From Longhorn Community Stadium at Chisholm High School, it's the Squirtle High School Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance, including sponsors Bank of Kremlin, EOC Tech Center, Pioneer, Eubank Law, Jeffco, Bank Central, Vision Center, Integris Bass Baptist Health Center, Farm Credit of Enid, Janssen GMC, the Luther Pecan Festival, and Main Street Nutrition. And so much on the line tonight as two teams at the top of 2A1 play for the inside track to a district title as the 6-2 Chisholm Longhorns host the undefeated Luther Lions. Both teams are unblemished in district play with the 4-0 records. The Lions bring a potent offense led by quarterback Peyton Wilson. He's thrown for almost 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns. And Coach Randy Turney joins me again, and Coach Chisholm has been hanging their hat on their defense all season long. 2 straight shutouts, averaging 10 tackles for loss every game. To me, that is the key matchup in this game I'll be watching, the Luther offense against the Chisholm D.
Yeah, we saw early in the year when they played Bethany, number 1 team in 4A, just really tough on defense, and that was a good ball game till late in that ball game. And we said right then that if their offense can catch up with their defense, they're going to be a really good football team. You know, both teams are giving up 14 points a game tonight. Chisholm is averaging 34 on the offense, Luther 39. So this is for the lead in the district. This ought to be a heck of a football game.
Well, Joey Reinert always schedules tough early on in the season, the non-district games, to get a chance to get his kids battle ready for district play. And that happened again this year. They lost to Weatherford in their opener 36-8, a Class 4A opponent. Beat Fairview on the road, shut them out 28-0, and then lost that game to Bethany right here, the game we had in the Squirtle Game of the Week, 36-13. And since then, they've got into district play. They've beaten Perry, Alva, OCS, and then a non-district win over Hooker last week or 2 weeks ago before hammering Newkirk 45-0. For Luther, undefeated after going 1-9 a year ago. They go from 1-9 to 8-0, but last year was kind of an aberration because they were 9-2 in 2017, 9-4, and made a deep run back in 2016, and 11-1 in 2015. Sean Meek is their head coach. The 5th year he has coached the Luther Lions, but this is his first year back. He was the head coach earlier in the decade. He went to become a principal, and now after a year as an assistant coach at Kingfisher, he is the principal at Luther High School and also the head football coach. They've got wins over Meeker Community Christian and also Chandler in the non-district, before also Prague as well. Their district wins over Newkirk, Hennessy, Alva, and Perry. So much on the line tonight. The winner will be in the driver's seat. If Chisholm wins, they pretty much wrapped it up because they've already beaten OCS. They would be 5-0, and going to Hennessy next week, a team that comes into tonight at 0-8. For Luther, they've got a big one next week. They will take on OCS, and if Chisholm wins, the Luther OCS game next week would be for that number 2 spot and a home playoff game. But Luther, they would like to be playing for a district championship next week. We'll take a break. It is the Luther Lions and the Chisholm Longhorns coming up on
the High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Janssen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we've got, drive a little, save a lot. at Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
Tom Nelson and the coach Randy Turney as we are ready for Luther versus Chisholm from Longhorn Community Stadium on the campus of Chisholm High School, just about 3 miles north of Enid. Fantastic night for high school football. One thing you get out here in northwest Oklahoma, when you look to the west on a football Friday night, you get tremendous sunsets when there's clear skies, and it's a beautiful night for football. Chisholm will kick it away. Luther will get the ball first, and I'm looking forward to seeing Peyton Wilson when he takes the field. The kicker for the Chisholm Longhorns team the ball up at the 40-yard line is Lane Smith. And back deep is Cole Mills and Tyler Becker. Crowd is into it. Nice crowd from Luther made the trip. They're pretty excited about their team. I went down to Luther this week and found out firsthand. Here's a boot taken at the 11-yard line. On the return comes Cole Mills, far sideline. Not a whole lot there. I guess he will get out across the 25-yard line to the 27. And that is where Luther will take over, first down and 10. The quarterback is Peyton Wilson, 107 for 188 passing for 1,923 yards, 27 touchdowns and 6 picks, 57% of his passes completed, and he's rushed the ball 22 times for 72 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, we got senior night here at Chisholm, so a lot on the line too besides the district championship.
First down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 27-yard line. Going forward on the first offensive play of the ball game. It's incomplete. Good coverage. The pass was intended for Tyler Becker, and there was double coverage down there. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Chisholm was ready for that long ball, that's for sure. One on each side.
Coleman Stastny is their leading rusher, 65 carries for 618 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, averaging 9.5 yards a carry. Second down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Wilson will pitch right side, and on the carry is Reed Wilson, and Wilson fumbles the football, and there's a turnover early on. Chisholm will take over on the plus side of the field in Luther territory.
57, I think. Looks like Crease Smith, number 57, senior, 6 foot, 190 pounder on the big play there to start off this game.
Well, a gain on the carry before the fumble by Reed Wilson of 15 yards. But on the second play of the ball game, Chisholm will take over. First down and 10 from the 42-yard line. This drive will start with 11:42 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback is Caleb Dent. You see a lot of men in motion from left to right and right to left, and there's Dent going around left end, and he'll fall forward for about 5 yards, and he fumbles the football, and I think Luther may have gotten it right back, and they did.
Oh, my.
Back-to-back turnovers. And the Lions will get the ball back, and they will take over at about the 35-yard line. So 2 turnovers in the first 30 seconds of this ball game.
Yeah, it looked like number 63, David Vigil, on the recovery for the Lions.
So first and 10 from the 35-yard line. And on first down, Wilson will hand off. Get it right back into the hands of the guy who fumbled the football, Reed Wilson. And he'll lose a yard or so to bring up second down and 11.
Number 12, Beckman, one of the few Lawrence on the stop that time for the defense.
This Chisholm defense, they are aggressive. They will come at you. We'll set them for you in just a second. It's second down and 11. Peyton Wilson, play action. Ball caught at about the 39-yard line, and stepping out of bounds after a short gain is William Northcutt. He's the tight end.
And number 15, Nate Edwards for Chisholm. Push him out of bounds and bring out about 3rd and long. Big play right here to get the football back for Chisholm.
Gain on the play of 5 yards. And you're right, 3rd down and 6. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the short side of the field here on the near side. 1 back set from the shotgun. Wilson has time, now steps up, now it's breaking down, and he'll be sacked. There's another tackle for loss, and that time it is Bryce Beckman for the loss back inside the 35-yard line at the 33. It's a loss of 6.
Yeah, Bryce has already made 2 big plays. Senior 5'10" and 193. It's a good way to start up your last game here at Chisholm this regular season.
That's right. It's senior night here. They had those ceremonies before the ball game. It is a chance to punt for Drew Shear, the punter. It's short to the near side of the field and takes a Chisholm bounce and will be downed at the 44-yard line. When all is said and done, it's an 11-yard punt, and Chisholm will have great starting field position again. First down and 10. They're going to put it right at the 44-yard line. This drive will start for Chisholm with 10:17 to play in the first quarter of a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of this. They had a pimble, and now they got a short punt right now, so you got to take advantage of that.
Empty the backfield. Caleb Dent put the man in motion on the jet sweep around the right side, trying to find some running room. Is Garrett McDowell, and there's nothing there. He'll lose yardage back to the 50-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress in parentheses to the 47, a loss of 3.
Yeah, when you play Chisholm, you better be able to defend the jet sweep and not let them get outside, and that was very well defended.
So Garrett McDowell with the carry. Second down and 13. And some running room for Caleb Dent, but not much. He'll get back to near the original line of scrimmage, about a yard short of that at the 45-yard line to bring up third down and 11. Yeah, and we talked about Chisholm's defense early in this ball game. Luther's defense, they're not too shabby either.
Yeah, they're giving up 14 points a game, and that's pretty good. That time they faked the ball to Gray that time and didn't just take it up inside, but there wasn't much running room. You can tell right now there's a lot of speed on both sides of the ball on defense.
Third down and 12 at the 46-yard line. High snap. Dump it out on the right flat. The ball is caught out there by Nate Edwards, and he'll try to find something. He breaks out of a couple of tackles. Will get down to about the 41-yard line, but not nearly enough for the first down. They'll mark him at the 42. It's a gain of 4. Interesting decision here. I would imagine I don't know. You may punt him down deep. You got a great defense. You might want to punt him down inside the 10-yard line on 4th down and 8.
I think that's what they're going to try to do. I tell you what, that pass looked like it was going to be about a 2-yard loss, and Edwards turned up and got about 4 or 5 out of it.
Here's Lane Smith, his 29th punt of the season. He averages 32 yards a kick. He's put 6 inside the 20-yard line. He would like to put something inside the 10 right here with the line of scrimmage, the 42-yard line. He stands just beyond his 50. Kick right down the middle of the field. It's caught, and no fair catch called for as the return by Tyler Becker, and he's hit pretty much immediately. And Luther will take over first down and 10. This ball game has been played completely in Luther territory. First down and 10 for the Lions. They'll take over with 8:11 to play in the first quarter of a scoreless game. So first down and 10. The line of scrimmage is the 11-yard line. Peyton Wilson in the gun. And he'll hand off near sideline, coming to the edge and getting some running room to near the 20-yard line is Coleman Statsney, the leading rusher on this Luther team. He's a leading rusher, but does not run it out of the backfield set. Comes out of the slot, wide receiver.
Number 41, Garrett McDowell, senior on the stop for the Longhorns.
Gain of 9 at second down and 1. The ball resting at the 20. Peyton Wilson will play action near sideline, one-on-one coverage, and it's dropped. It is dropped, almost caught by Drew Shear, and on the coverage was Cade Bellini, and Cade got a hand in his face. He got a hand up there, and that distracted Shear. He hit Shear right on the numbers, right at the 7, right on the 7, so it'll be third down and 1.
Yeah, I thought Cade jumped a little bit quick there, and it just barely got over him, but you're right, it was just a pretty well thrown ball, and I think it caused him to lose a little concentration.
So third down and 1. Peyton Wilson, not much of a runner. We'll see what they do here. 2 backs in the backfield. They will hand off to Reed Wilson, and Reed, I don't think he got it. He got pushed back as that defense collapsed on him.
Yeah, he didn't make anything.
No, he might not have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Leading the way for Chisholm in there was Cress Smith, the 6-foot-tall, 190-pound senior. Let's hit that defense for Chisholm really quick. Yeah, we'll do it next time. It's 4th down and 1. They're going to go for this? Nope, they're going to punt it away. Drew Shear will stand back inside his 10-yard line. And once again, Chisholm should get tremendous field position. Oh, and he's trying to go for it. He tried to fake the punt, and he'll be tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play. That's
and it didn't develop fast enough. Shear did not commit to it.
No, and good penetration there by a couple of the Longhorns. There wasn't anywhere for him to run.
You thought for a second it was going to be some kind of rugby-style kick, and then he just took it and tried to find running room, needed just a yard, but could not get him. And Chisholm will take over, 1st down and 10. This drive will start at the 18-yard line this time with 6:43 to play in the first quarter. Hand off, pushing the pile, finding some running room a little bit is Bryce Beckman. Beckman will get down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, just a straight dive thing, something quick there right between the guard and tackle.
Beckman has carried the ball for 334 yards coming in. Now up the middle, a little more running room.
Yeah, that time he ran the lead, that time with a lead blocker, and that was their best running play right there so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st down and goal after that carry.
I think, just by watching here in this first quarter, it looks like they may have an advantage up inside the tackles there because it looks like Luther's defense has got a lot of speed.
So it's 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line. Caleb Dent up under center this time, and they will hand off. Beckman right up the middle. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 6. They might give him the 5. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Let's say the 5-yard line, a gain of 2.
Yeah, I think too. That's what Chisholm thinks too, because they didn't split anybody out that time. Everybody was in tight, and he had a couple of lead blockers there.
2nd down and goal from the 5.
Tied again.
And Caleb Dent wants to throw this time. Back right corner of the end zone. Let him a little bit too much and incomplete.
Yeah, had him that time. He just put a little air under it and let him run underneath it.
That was Nate Edwards, the tight end. Running to the back corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal. And one thing, if Chisholm does not capitalize on this, you begin to think about the fact they've had the ball 3 times here early on and haven't scored a point. Starting drives in Luther territory and now inside the red zone. But it is 3rd down and goal at the 5-yard line, and we've got a timeout on the field. 5:16 to play in the first quarter. Chisholm and Luther are scoreless, but the Longhorns are knocking on the door. It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
They brought Dent out.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
.5:16 to play in the first quarter, a scoreless ball game, but Chisholm a big 3rd down and goal at the Luther 5-yard line. Tom Nelson, the coach Randy Turney, our crew tonight, Corey Rogers, Ethan Sunken, Trey Robinson, and Adam Dieselhorst, the Squirtle crew. Next week we will be in Cashin. Great ball game, Cashin and Minko. There'll be a district championship on the line in that one as well. 3rd down and goal at the 5-yard line. And from the shotgun this time, it's Brady Gray. Gray will take the snap, and he'll call his own number, and he will not get anywhere. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. No gain on the play brings up 4th down and goal. And let's see, in this kind of a ball game, do you let Lane Smith try a short field goal and just to get some points in the scoreboard? So 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line. They will attempt the field goal. Here is Lane Smith, excuse me. He's 0 for 1 on field goals this season, but they're going to run the swinging gate and go for it and throw a touchdown pass.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Good call.
Wow.
They've had that in their hip pocket, and a good time to use it right there.
Yeah, Lane Smith threw the touchdown pass. And Chisholm goes on top 6-0. 5-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, people, when they watch, they go, why do they do that? They never do anything. They always kick it.
Yep,
but
exactly.
There's a reason
That's why you do it right there. You're setting them up all season long to use a play just like that. Field extra point is good. 4:28 to play in the first quarter. Chisholm leads Luther 7-0, and this is the game of the week on Squirtle. One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon. Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther, proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info. 6-play drive. It covered just 18 yards. And the 5-yard touchdown pass on 4th and goal from Lane Smith, the kicker, to Cade Valenti. And for Cade, it is his 15th reception of the season, his 3rd touchdown reception. This kick will angle and go into the end zone, and Luther will take over 1st down and 10. So a 6-play, 18-yard drive, and it took 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So they little trickeration, and it pays off. Now Luther will take over 1st down and 10, as I said, from the 20-yard line. This drive starts with 4:28 to play. And on 1st down, try to find some running room. That's Stastny across the 20-yard line, getting to the 23. He'll pick up about 3 on 1st down to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Leighton Parker stop for Chisholm. 5'7" junior.
So the 3-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 7. Chisholm now leading Luther 7-0. This ball game has been played to our left so far in the entirety of this ball game. And that's in Luther territory. Peyton Wilson from the gun. He wants to throw, looking left, the slant pattern. Nice catch and a 1st down out to the 39-yard line by Tyler Becker. And for Tyler, his team-leading 42nd catch of the season, moved the chains, 1st down.
It's a good catch because he got hit right there as he caught the ball by Raymond that time.
21-yard gain, 1st down and 10. As Luther would just like to get across midfield for the first time in this ball game. Wilson will hand off this time, and he tried to lead Coleman Stastny around the left end, but Stastny is tangled up and gains a yard to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Edwards is the first one there and hit him, got him down low and kind of slowed him up, and the rest of them to give them time to get there. But can't let him outside. He's got some good speed from that running back position.
Here is 2nd down and 9. Little play action. Wilson across the field has a man caught at the 49-yard line and tackled into Chisholm territory. The reception made by Drew Shear. A tackle by the sophomore Parker Layton. 1st down. Luther has it in Chisholm territory. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurry up.
And they want to push it, and now there's pressure, and going down for a loss is Wilson. The Blue Horde came after him.
Defensive end, number 18, C.J. Bennett. Got there in a hurry, too. Didn't have much time to throw that one. They got to catch it there in a hurry up there, and Chisholm was ready to go.
2nd down and 13. Across the middle, the ball is tipped and nearly intercepted. Almost picked off the hands of Stastny, and I believe it was Brady Gray who had a chance to pick that one. Now 3rd down and long, 3rd and 13. Back on the Luther side of the field at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, just a little short crossing route, and I think that ball got there before you thought it was going to. It got tipped it up there, and Gray had a chance for it.
3rd down and 13. Wilson to throw. Right side, hangs it up there. The ball is tipped away. Pretty well covered. The pass was intended for Cole Mills, and it will be 4th down and 13. But they did get the ball out of their end of the field for a moment, back across the midfield stripe. But 4th down and 13, they can punt and maybe get a decent punt, although that's been a struggle so far in this one as well for Drew Shear. We'll see if he can get one away.
It was good coverage that time by Cade Valenti.
Shear's punt, end over end, takes a nice bounce. It's picked up by the sophomore, Leighton Parker. And Leighton Parker will go down right there at the 24-yard line, 1st down and 10.
That's where he risked it. He caught that big guy about a yard from him. I thought, man, he better not fumble that thing. He was breathing right down his neck when he decided to catch it.
Well, Chisholm will take over 1st down and 10 with 1:41 to play in the first quarter. They lead 7-0. They take over at the 24-yard line. First time they've started on their side of the field, started a drive. 1st down, Dent tries to find some running room, kind of lowers his head in there and falls forward to the 25, down to the 26. A flag on the play?
Yeah, way up there from the line judge on the far side of the field. He threw that thing about 30 yards in the air. Motion.
Yeah, the penalty will go against Chisholm, move them back 10. First penalty of the night, I believe. It'll be 1st down and 15 back at the 19-yard line. Two wide to the right side, one to the near side, a one-back set. The wing to the right. Try to hand off, and nothing there on that carry right up the middle. Good penetration by Luther, the middle of that defense.
Yeah, there's a lot of penetration. That ball was just got handed off before the lineman said hello to the running back.
And Lane Smith loses 2 on that one. Back to the 17.
They're not very big up front, but they have a lot of speed.
2nd down and 17 now. Dent to throw, looking left, one-on-one coverage. Couldn't run it down. Damian Ryman, the transfer from Enid High, leading receiver on this Chisholm team.
Ryman showed his speed that time. He just needed to put a little air underneath it, let him run underneath it, because he had his guy beat by about 3 or 4 yards.
So now 3rd down and 17. And if Luther could get the stop right here, they could really change the field position game from what we saw earlier in this quarter. Caleb Dent will throw, dump it out on the near side. The ball is caught out in space, trying to find some running room. And getting a little bit is Damian Ryman, but not much. Was there a flag? I think it was a face mask.
Well, I think they're going to get a block in the back.
Oh, was a block in the back? I thought I saw a face mask as
well. Might have both.
Yep, might have. Ryman got out of the 20-yard line. So a gain of 3, short gain.
Yeah.
Penalties declined.
Yep. Illegal block.
So the 3-yard gain brings up 4th down and 14 as we're inside the final minute of the first quarter.
I tell you what you see a lot of times late in the year is the punting game becomes important because it's pretty tough when it gets coals out there.
Exactly right.
To get a good punt off, but that's changes field position a lot.
Wind is a little bit of a factor blowing from the north, so it's kind of a crosswind, and there's the kick.
That's pretty good.
Lane Smith on the return, trying to find some running room is Tyler Becker, and he'll stay on his feet inside the 40-yard line. And Luther will get good starting field position here late in the first quarter, trailing Chisholm 7-0.
Yeah, first guy down, just let him get outside, let him make containment. That's what caused him to have a good return that time.
Well, Chisholm had all the opportunities earlier in this quarter. This time Luther will take over, first down and 10 at the Chisholm 42-yard line with 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. One back, lined up with the quarterback Peyton Wilson. And Wilson will throw back. This may be a double pass.
Yep.
Down the far sideline. Drew Shear throws it up there. It's intercepted. It is picked off by Garrett Egan. And Egan to the near sideline trying to find some running room. He'll be tackled at about the 9, but that is now the second turnover of the ball game for Luther, the third in the contest with 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Chisholm will take over. Deep in their own territory, though, at the 8-yard line. But
I think that was 13. Yeah, right here, 13. Damian Raymond.
I thought it was Garrett Egan. Was it Ryman? Was it Ryman?
Yeah, Ryman.
Okay, it was Ryman with the pick.
Yeah. Good coverage, too. Didn't fool them at all.
So Damian Ryman with the interception. Chisholm will take over after the turnover, first down and 10. With 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. And the line of scrimmage, the 9-yard line. Not a whole lot there. Matter of fact, nothing at all.
That's it.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. Chisholm leads Luther 7-0. We'll take a break. It's the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week, presented by High Plains Insurance.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com. GEFCO.com. Enid Vision Center, located on West Owen K. Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
Chisholm leads 7-0 as we go to the second quarter. Chisholm has outgained Luther 56-23. And on second down and 10, there's not a whole lot there. A big hit. And the carry that time and taking the brunt was Brady Gray. And he will gain a yard, and he paid for that yard. No doubt about it, the ball out at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 9. So Luther would love to get a stop right here. And on 3rd and 9, Dent near sideline. Little screen pass. Ball caught, running room. 1st down and more for Cade Bellini. And he's off to the races before being pushed out of bounds out across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 43. Bellini, who caught the touchdown pass earlier in this ball game. Big reception right there on 3rd down. Move the chains.
You
1st
bet.
down.
Took about a 10-yard pass there and made a lot out of it because of a good run. Just cutting across the field, broke a couple of tackles. Good throw and catch at that time by Chisholm.
Gain of 33. It's 1st down and 10.
Yeah, it gets you out of a big hole.
Really does. It really does.
You talk about field position. That helped a lot.
1st down and 10 from the 43. And they'll hand off this time, trying to find room on the left end. Gained about 5 or so. Having a tough time seeing those numbers sometime. That's Luke Smith.
Here he comes.
Or excuse me, Lane Smith.
9.
Yep, Lane Smith in the carry. Lane will pick up 6 to bring up 2nd down and 4. Ball just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Handoff right side and across the 50-yard line down to the 49 is Bryce Beckman to bring up 3rd down and short. 3rd down and about 2 or so, a long one. As Beckman will gain down to the 48. A gain of 3 yards. Beckman's 4th carry now for 16 yards rushing. 3rd down and 1. Power backfield set, and that'll be a 1st down. As Bryce Beckman, the ball, he's still pushing, or the ball come out of there? No, he pushed to the 45-yard line, then was pushed back. 1st down for Chisholm at the Luther 45.
That whistle's got to blow a little quicker than that because he got to the 45, then went backwards about 2 or 3 yards before they blew the whistle.
1st down and 10, 45-yard line.
That was a good power play, that just to hand the ball to Beckman and get a couple of blockers out in front of him and make some tough yards.
Offensive line for Chisholm: Keegan Goddard at left tackle, Wes Beckman at left guard. The center is Kyler Cross. The right guard is Cress Smith. The right tackle is Hudson Fields. Back to throw this time is Caleb Dent. Across the middle, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that time he had a couple of guys in the same vicinity that time. Wasn't for sure whether they was throwing it to number 13 or number 17 that time for Egan or Ryman.
Receivers for Chisholm: Cade Bellini, Garrett Egan, Garrett McDowell, and Nate Edwards. 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Chisholm on top 7-0. Dent will hand off on the jet sweep, trying to find some running room. Cole Mills will get inside the 40-yard line of the 39. Now take it back. It is once again
Smith.
It is Smith.
Yep. That's a good kiss by Dent to save that from going over his head. And nice run there. He made about 4 or 5 yards after contact.
Gain of 6. So Lane Smith, his 4th carry of the ball game.
Smith and Beckman's a pretty good 1-2 combo there at running back.
One thing about it, they don't have great offensive numbers, but a lot of guys carry the football in this offense. Give it off to Beckman off left tackle, and he'll be pushed back about
Get much and went to the power game and having a lot more luck with it.
Chisholm will go for it, 4th down and a long one. They've got to get the ball down to about the 35-yard line to move the chains. That power set. Hand off to Beckman. I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it. Sean Meek doesn't think he got it across the way, the head coach for Luther.
Depends on the spot.
And he's not getting a good spot at all.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
So that's a big stop for Luther, and the Lions will take over 1st down and 10 on their own 36-yard line.
I think his knee went down there. Looking from here when the pile that he might have got to the line, but I think his knee went down.
Exactly 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. First down and 10 for Luther, trailing by a touchdown. Try to find some running room up the middle.
Nothing there.
Reed Wilson, no gain.
Bunch of guys in there for Chisholm. Beckman number 12, Parker number 11. Bunch in the middle, nowhere to go. Didn't make anything.
That was actually on that carry, Drew Shear for the no gain carry. Second down and 10. Now they'll split him out wide to the right. And across the middle, little slant pattern, crossing route caught. And a flag flies. The pass was reeled in by Tyler Becker. He'll get out to the 45-yard line, but let's see what this flag is. So second down, and we'll see where they mark this one off. Illegal man downfield will go against Luther.
They're going to take it. That's going to be big, too. It could have been second and long. Now, if kids will get the ball back here before halftime with about 6 minutes or a little under that, have a chance to score.
It'll be second down along the 5-yard penalty. Mark it back to the 31-yard line. From the gun, wide receivers 2 left and 2 right. Wilson across the middle, nobody there. A lot of blue jerseys. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah,
might have caught a break right there. Somebody didn't come up on that and pick it off.
Yep.
So now it's third down and 15.
Yeah. Tried to hit Stasny that time, crossing the middle. Same play they ran under that time, it threw it way behind him.
So third down and 15 from the 31-yard line. Squirtle game of the week at Longhorn Community Stadium at Chisholm High School tonight. Chisholm and Luther, the Longhorns on top of the Lions, 7-0. Wilson across the middle. Ball is caught inside the 40-yard line. Nice catch. The reception reeled in by Tyler Becker. And it'll be knocked down. They're going to say he's down at the 38-yard line. A big gain on that one.
It's a good catch, but a better throw because he had to thread that between 2 defenders and is right on the money.
31-yard hookup.
That got him out of the hole.
Yes, it did. First down and 10 in Chisholm territory. Around the right side. Not a whole lot of running room. That Reed Wilson, I believe.
Yep. Number 25.
Yep, it is, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard to bring up second down and 11.
Yeah, Reed, the power back. Senior 210 running back.
Reed has rushed for 109 yards and a couple of touchdowns coming into this ball game, averaging 4 yards a carry. As we tick down near the halfway mark of the second quarter. Chisholm's lone touchdown on fourth down and goal from the 5-yard line. They scored. Back to throw is Wilson. Steps up. Left side, it's intercepted. Boy, right there to pick that one off is Damian Ryman.
His
second pick of the night. And that's his first 2 picks of the season, as a matter of fact.
I've been real impressed with the coverage of Chisholm. I tell you what, they've been right on the receivers. That last throw that he made across the middle there, that was just a great throw in a tight window, but that was good position that time by Damian.
So Chisholm will take over. First down and 10. The line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line, and this drive will start with 6:02 to play in the second quarter. We've had a bunch of turnovers early on in this one. A couple of fumbles back-to-back early on, now a couple of interceptions. So Luther has turned it over 3 times. Chisholm just 1. First down and 10. Dent will hand off. Gets Huston Lane that time. gain of 7 on the run, brings up 2nd down and 3. And take it back. Once again, those numbers are hard to see, and for Lane, for Lane Smith, it's a gain of 7.
Yeah, when they're within, the 30 on both ends, it's pretty easy. They get down there about the 20 on the other end. It's tough to see that white number on that powder blue uniform.
And what happens also, in some cases, the uniform top kind of gets bunched up a little bit. That makes it even harder to see. Penalty will go against Chisholm this time.
Yeah, the 8 and the 6 and the 9 all look like a big blob.
You take a look at the scores and the scoreboard. Those are all from Class 2A tonight. Washington leading Community Christian 21-0 in the second quarter. 2nd down and 8. And Caleb Dent wants to throw. Slant pattern across the middle, caught by Damian Ryman. Then he either dropped it or fumbled. They'll say it's incomplete. He had it for a step or two, but they will say it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Dent threw that. You can't throw it any better than that. Ryman wish he'd had that back. He's kind of pointing to his chest, so that's my fault.
That was mine.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 8 now from the...
Yeah, he laid it on him.
Like I said, the ball's on the 21. It's actually on the 16-yard line. So 3rd down and 7 from the 16. They had that penalty that knocked them back.
I like that lighted marker.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is.
For us old people.
You bet.
So on 3rd down and 8, Dent. Left side, ball is caught.
Interference.
Yeah, you'd think.
Should have been. There's
the late flag. Did he make the catch? He didn't make the catch.
One of them was about 5 seconds late.
Yep.
The other guy was about 10 seconds late.
Exactly right. Good call by both of them, though. It just took them a second to take a look at it and figure it out.
Yeah, we beat them.
We did. We saw it from up here. So that's a big 3rd down and 7 penalty. Although there is a discussion right now. I don't know why there would be much of a discussion. It was really obvious. Pass interference against Luther. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a 1st down. Don't forget, coming up in the 3rd quarter, we will have our trivia question, our High Plains Insurance trivia question, giving you a chance to tweet in and win some Squirtle swag. They'll move the ball out across the 25-yard line. No, out across the 30-yard line to the 31.
You can go over to Squirtle now. They have a team store and order equipment or shirts or hats or whatever.
Squirtle.com, the Squirtle app. Check it out. Check all the scores across this great state of Oklahoma, including Eufaula beating Antlers 35-0. 1st down and 10. Dent this time wants to throw it across the middle. One-handed catch.
Yeah.
And he stays in his feet across the 45-yard line. The big tight end, Nate Edwards. He'll get down at about the 47, but boy, he stuck out a big old paw and it just stuck to it.
They'll replay that in the old video room, I promise you.
That's a 16-yard hookup from Caleb Dent to Nate Edwards. Nate's 2nd catch of the night. 1st down and 10, just shy of midfield.
Good catch for the big guy.
Really was. Then he stayed on his feet and dragged a couple of defenders. This time it's Lane Smith who turns the corner. He gets across midfield to the 49-yard line, picking up about 3 to bring up 2nd down and 7.
It's a big drive here. We got a little over 4 minutes to go. Got plenty of time to punch this in the end zone, get a little cushion here before halftime. And Deuce needs to, bear down and keep them out of the end zone, keep this game close. But like you said, we had 2 good defenses for sure.
2nd down and 6. Caleb Dent this time will hand off again, and this time the Luther defense is up to the challenge.
Yeah, that was Beckman that time. Not much there.
About a half a yard, make it 3rd down and a long 5. We'll give him 1, just being charitable. Ball resting at the 47-yard line. Clock continues to roll, 3:35 to play in the first half. Chisholm leading 7-0. Back to throw this time. Dent near side. Ryman with the catch. Right at the stick. It's a 1st down.
Yep.
Damian Ryman
Just go to the sticks, turn around, and throw it to him. That's what they did.
Caught one from his quarterback this time after catching one from Peyton, a couple of them from Peyton Wilson.
I'm going to look at it, but you got a good look at it. You're looking right down the line.
That's exactly right. We got a good look at that one. I think if they bring them chains out, we're going to say first down, 42-yard line. Gain of 5 on the hookup. So Damian Ryman leads this Chisholm team in receptions, now over 400 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns. He averages 23.5 yards a catch coming in. And, it's got the nose of the football. First down, Longhorns.
They got her by about 2 or 3 inches. More than a credit card.
Yep. Another big game tonight is, let's see here. Perry non-district playing Thomas, Alva and Newkirk, Hennessy. And actually, it's Hennessy-Newkirk. Perry is off tonight, as is Alva. First down and 10. Got to be able to read my own writing on my sheets. But this is the big game in this district tonight. The winner will have the inside track to the district championship. Dent near side, double coverage, intercepted. Ill-advised throw on the return after the pick is Drew Shear.
Yep. And
Shear gets across the 40-yard line to the 41. That's another turnover in this ball game for Chisholm, their second.
Got a flag down here, right on the 48-yard line.
Let's see what this is. It was after the interception, I believe. This turnover is going to stand.
Yeah, that he wished that's double coverage that time. He had a guy under and one over the top. I think you're right. After the interception.
It's a personal foul against Luther. They're going to mark him back 15 yards after the conclusion of the play. So they'll start the drive at the 26-yard line. With 2:43 to play in the first half. So Luther, can they capitalize on another turnover in this contest? Chisholm now has 2 turnovers, a fumble and a pick. First down, try to find some running room right side, and absolutely nothing doing at all.
Got 3 Longhorns there to greet him.
Nothing at all on that carry. That was Coleman Stastny.
Fields on the stop. Grave is in there. A lot of Longhorns there.
I'm going to give him a gain of a yard to the 27th. So give him a gain of 1. It's second down and 9. Almost 8. Wilson will hand off this time, trying to get to the edge as Stastny again tries to turn it up and gets across the 30-yard line to the 32. Picking up 5 more.
Got out of bounds, I think.
5 carries for 19 yards rushing for Coleman Stastny. 1:55 to play. The clock is stopped as he did get out of bounds.
And got a discussion. I got a flag over there. I didn't see it way over there in front of the coach.
Face mask. 5-yard variety. It's not the personal foul. But it will help out Luther get a little closer to moving the sticks. It'll be, or did it get him the first down? It did. It got him the first down.
Yep, just did.
So the ball at the 36-yard line now.
Just keep your Chisholm right now. Just keep everything in front of you. Nothing long. Got 1:40 and the clock's running.
3 wide to the near side, 1 to the far. And they'll play action. Wilson looking deep into traffic. It's picked, and Damian Ryman with his 3rd interception of the contest to the 50 and tackled to the 47-yard line. Damian Ryman, he's having himself a night.
Well, that's good. I tell you what, he timed that just right, and he showed he's got a little ups too. I tell you what, went up in there and got that, and a nice return on top of that. Good job by the senior.
Wow.
6'1", 180-pound wide receiver and defensive back.
3 interceptions for Damian Ryman tonight as he's caught more balls than anybody from Luther has. Caught more balls from Peyton Wilson than anybody from Luther has.
Got some time here that get some points here before the halftime.
Take over in the 47-yard line with 1:24 to play in the first half. As this drive starts in Luther territory, Dent has a man wide open down to the 30-yard line.
Gray.
And Brady Gray, the quick gainer of about 17 down to the 30.
That's a good call there, too. So that you'll run the sweep and pull up and hit Gray there wide open right into the middle of the zone there.
First down and 10, 30-yard line, 1:07 clock running. Put the man in motion. Hand off on the jet sweep. Trying to find a little bit of running room for Nate Edwards that time, and a timeout called to stop the clock.
Yep.
Taken back at carry by Brady Gray, excuse me.
Yep.
So timeout on the field, 51 seconds to play in the first half. Chisholm leads Luther 7-0 and trying to get more. We'll take a break. It is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Gultree, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC. 51 seconds to play in the first half. Chisholm looking to get more. They lead Luther 7-0. It is second down and 7 from the 27-yard line.
I'd throw one up to Raymond as way hit well as he can jump. Just get him out there and let him go get it.
Caleb Dent wants to throw, looking right. Now looking down the middle. That's double, triple coverage. The pass is deflected away. They're trying to hit Damian Ryman.
Just get it up in the air a little bit more. Let him be able to jump for it. Do it too much on the line.
On the coverage and tipping the ball away was Jake Lombard. Bring up third down and 8. Clock is stopped with 46 seconds to play in the quarter. This ball game has, I think it's been exactly what I thought it would be.
Yep.
I thought that the defenses on both sides would play well. I'm not surprised we're at 7-0.
Yep. Chisholm's still got a lot of time. They got two timeouts left and 46 seconds.
Third and 7. Dent. Here comes the rush across the middle. Nobody there. Incomplete. Now it's fourth down and 8.
Somebody zigged instead of zagged that time because wasn't anybody there. And there was good pressure on his right in his face, too.
42 seconds to play. You got to look at Joey Reinert there.
Now you got to get the first down. You have to worry about the time or the timeouts. You got to pick up a first down.
There's Joey. What a great job he's done with this program. His first year was 0-10, and it was not a pretty 0-10. And since then, 6 straight playoff appearances. They're going to go again this year. It's fourth down and 8. Two wide left, two wide right. One back set with the quarterback. Dent to throw, looking right, dumps it on the flat right side to Smith. Smith will be run out of bounds short of the first down, about a yard or two, down to the 21, and Luther will take over. The gain of 7, but they needed about 9. And Luther will take over. I would imagine with 36 seconds to play in this kind of a ball game, we are going to get to the locker room in a hurry.
They're going trips to this side.
Yeah, let's see. From the 22, Wilson to throw. Overshot his intended receiver. They're on the far sideline. That pass was intended for Coleman Stastny. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to throw that thing clear across the field like that. You get somebody cut in front of that, and it's nothing but green grass in front of them.
No doubt about it. 2nd down and 10 from the 22.
Defensive back had a little cushion there, but this.
Throw it near side. Ball is caught, trying to find some running room, and they find a little bit for Drew Shear. He's across the 30-yard line, out of the 34. They'll stop the clock while they move the chains.
Yep.
And a gain of 12.
Tripped up by Luke Valenti that time.
Back to throw this time is Will. And there's another pick, and it's Damian Ryman again. 4 interceptions for Damian Ryman as they keep trying to get it to Drew Shear. And Damian Ryman keeps stepping in there. 4 interceptions in the first half.
I'd throw the ball to the right side of the field instead of the left side over here because 13 is a magnet.
Man.
I thought he had some room to cut back to the other side of the field, maybe find some room and running him, but he was worried about the clock there. He only got 5 seconds left.
Yeah, there is a flag on the play.
Yep, I think it was Chisholm too after they got the interception.
How about that? Damian Ryman, 4 interceptions
in the half.
In the first half of this ball game. And he's not even listed as a starter in the secondary. But he's putting up quite a show here in this one. We've got a timeout with 5 seconds to play in the first half. Let's go ahead and keep this one right here. I want to talk a little bit about something going on in Luther. The Luther Pecan Festival. Coach, I spent some time in Luther this week. Walked up and down Main Street. Nice little town. Great looking high school. It looks like a brand new facility. And they've got the Luther Pecan Festival coming up on the 16th of November. They grow a lot of pecans down there. You go down there, they have a pecan cook-off, pecan pie, pecan this, pecan that. And it sounds like a great time in a small town. And it's one of the fastest growing events in the state of Oklahoma. They had like a couple thousand people their first year, about 4 years ago, and now 10,000 people last year. So it gets bigger and bigger downtown Luther. And we encourage people, if you're looking for something to do, why don't you check out the Luther Pecan Fest. And they're a sponsor of tonight's ball game as well. So they're saying good things about it down there.
Nothing better than Mama Turney's pecan pie. I guarantee. I don't know where she got her pecans, but wherever she got them, that was. I tell you what, it was Thanksgiving. I just gained about 20 pounds on pecan pie.
So time for basically one play from the 42-yard line, and let's see what happens. A sack back at the 50-yard line as Dent is collapsed upon. That'll be the end of the first half. Defenses rested in this ball game. Well, I say they rested. It means that they threw the book at either team in this one. Chisholm leads Luther 7-0, and it's halftime from Longhorn Community Stadium. We'll take a break. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
You have choices when it comes to your health care, and when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris. Integris can meet all of your sports medicine needs, including emergency or urgent care, neurology, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and more. When you choose Integris, you are choosing the most trusted name in healthcare. Whether you need everything our Level 3 Trauma Center has to offer, or you need long-term rehabilitation from a sports injury, insist on Integris. You will be glad you did.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow. For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
Halftime at Chisholm High School, Longhorn Community Stadium. And the Chisholm Longhorns on top of Luther. The score is 7-0. We always go back and recap the scoring of the first half. It will not take long. We'll talk about the turnovers first of all because there's been a bunch of them. Opening drive of the ball game, second play of the contest. Luther fumbled the football, set up Chisholm at the 42-yard line of the Lions. On the very first play, Chisholm fumbled, gave it back to Luther, taken over at their own 35-yard line. They punted the football away, and then Chisholm took over on their own 44, had to punt. Luther took over at their own 11, went for it, and came up empty on fourth down deep in their own territory. Chisholm took over at the 18-yard line and motored down the field. 6 plays, 18 yards, in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And it was a 4th and goal play, and it was a 5-yard touchdown pass. They lined up. You thought they were going to kick the field goal. They were in the swinging gate. Lane Smith, the kicker, took the snap and threw a touchdown pass to Cade Bellini right side of the end zone. Extra point was good by Lane Smith. 4:28 to play in the first quarter. The score was 7-0. Luther had to punt, then Chisholm punted, and then we saw Damian Ryman, senior for Chisholm. Basically, 4 straight drives for Luther ended on Damian Ryman interceptions. 4 interceptions in the second quarter of this ball game for Damian Ryman. The last one coming at the very end of the first half. So basically, the defenses have played very, very well. We'll check the numbers in just a little bit. But on the scoreboard, Chisholm scored that 1 touchdown in the first quarter. 4.5 minutes to play, and that has stood to this point. Chisholm leads Luther 7-0. It is the Squirtle High School football game of the week, presented by High Plains Insurance. One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon.
Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther, proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com. GEFCO.com. Enid Vision Center, located on West Owen K. Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Goultry, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
Now the defenses take center stage tonight here at Chisholm. The Longhorns on top of the Luther Lions, 7-0. You take a look at the halftime numbers and you just see how dominant the defenses have been in this one. First of all, for Luther, they have 104 total yards on 24 offensive plays, 10 rushes for 28 yards through the air, 5 of 14 for 76 yards, and 4 interceptions. Peyton Wilson has been picked off by Damian Ryman 4 times in the second quarter. Ryman, who I don't think had a pick coming into the ball game, well, he has a bunch in this one. He has 4. That might be some kind of record. So 24 offensive plays for 104 total yards and 5 Luther turnovers in the first half of this one, to be honest with you. With the field position situation in the first quarter of this ball game, they're probably lucky to only be down 7-0. For Chisholm, 33 offensive plays for 134 yards, including 20 rushes for 49. Leading the way is Bryce Beckman, has 8 carries for 23 yards. Lane Smith has 6 carries for 18. Leading rusher for Luther was Coleman Stastny with 5 carries for 19 yards. Reed Wilson has 3 carries for 15 yards. Through the air, Caleb Dent and Lane Smith have gone 7 of 13. Actually, take that back. I believe I forgot to get that. It's 8 of 14, and I'm going to add a completion, 90 yards passing, because Lane Smith threw that touchdown pass, 1 touchdown and 1 pick. So a grand total of 139 offensive yards as we add 5 yards to the total number. So 49 on the ground, 90 through the air, and 139 total yards for Chisholm in the first half. Damian Ryman, he had 4 interceptions, had a couple of receptions as well on the offensive side for 8 yards. Cade Bellini caught that touchdown pass of 5 yards. Also had a 33-yard reception, so 2 for 38 for him. Nate Edwards, 2 for 20. And those are the leading receivers for Chisholm in the ball game. Leading receiver for Luther is Tyler Becker. He has 2 catches for 52 yards. Halftime score, Chisholm leads Luther 7-0 with the Class 2A District 1. Well, I won't say it's the championship, but definitely you've got a great chance to win it next week if you can get this one here tonight. We'll take a break. It is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
You have choices when it comes to your health care, and when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris. Integris can meet all of your sports medicine needs, including emergency or urgent care, neurology, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and more. When you choose Integris, you are choosing the most trusted name in healthcare. Whether you need everything our Level 3 Trauma Center has to offer, or you need long-term rehabilitation from a sports injury, insist on Integris. You will be glad you did.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon. Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther, proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info.
Halftime continues at Chisholm. The Longhorns on top of Luther 7 tonight. And the second half is about 6.5 minutes away, so killing some time to get us there. Coach Randy Turney has some scores for you. He checked the Squirtle scoreboard. He'll give some to you right now.
We'll start off with C1 out in the Panhandle. Pond Creek Hunter traveled to Tyrone and having no trouble there, leading in the second quarter 46-0. Big game at between Winoka and Timberlake in C1. At halftime is 8-6. Winoka leading Timberlake. Palm Creek in the driver's seat in that C1, but you got Timberlake, Winoka, and Sharon Mutual, probably the next three teams. And you got Buffalo also leading Balco, so I don't think Buffalo's probably out of it either for that fourth spot, but some really good football teams there in C1. Also, kind of a surprise to me in Class C, Medford leading Covington Douglas in the second quarter, 22-0. Covington played Southwest Covenant the other night, was the number one team in Class C, and gave them all they wanted. And the Cardinals of Medford, it'll be a big win for them in the district if they could pull off that upset. Cherokee and their district against Ringwood, having no trouble with them at halftime, leading 36-0. Pioneer Pleasantville on top of Garber, 42-6. Krillman Hillsdale leading Wacomas, 8-6. Shattuck, the number one team in Class B, having no trouble with the Sealing Wildcats on top of them, 38-0. Big game out at Texoma tonight. The OBEA Trojans, a big district game, trailing the Red Devils 12-0 at halftime. Cashion, the number one team in Class A, leading Crossing Christian 22-7. Hominy on top of Norson, 12-0. Another big game in Class A out in the Panhandle. Hooker and Moreland are tied 14-14. Last week, Moreland upset Thomas, one of the top teams in Class A, and that's a big district game out there. But Hooker and Moreland tied up 14-14 at half. Thomas is rebounding after their loss to Moreland last week on top of Fairview, 23-0. Kind of an upset here in the making with Tonga on top of Christian Heritage, the state runner-up in Class A last year, leading 14-7. A game that the Chisholm Longhorns are really interested. A big game at OCS tonight. Perry on top of OCS in the second quarter, leaving 7-6. And one of the top games in 4A at Perkins tonight, the number 6 team, Perkins Tyrone, leading 14-6 over the number 5 team, John Marshall.
And Coach, you left out the Battle of the Titans in 2A1 tonight, as Hennessy trailing Newkirk 22-13 at the half.
And
somebody's going to get a win in that one.
I also left out Enid. I didn't want to report it, but at halftime, Utah was leading 47-0.
Oh, wow. Well, halftime here, much better ball game as Chisholm leads Luther 7-0. Second half coming up. We'll have it for you when we continue. It's the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com. GEFCO.com. Enid Vision Center, located on West O&K Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Goltry, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
Longhorn Community Stadium, the site of tonight's ball game, just north of Enid. Chisholm High School hosting the Luther Lions from east of Oklahoma City along the Turner Turnpike, and Chisholm on top 7-0. The star of the first half, Damian Ryman for Chisholm. He caught 7 balls in the first half, 2 of them from his own quarterback, and 5 of them from Luther quarterback Peyton Wilson. 5 interceptions for the kid who transferred in here after last year, transferred in from Enid High, and he played for the Plainsman Class 6A football team. I did those games a year ago. Damian Ryman was definitely a contributor on those Plainsman teams, so he's getting it done at the 2A level, especially in the first half of this ball game. So Chisholm will get the football as we start the second half, as Jace Mills will tee it off at the 40-yard line. He's going to kick it away. And here we go. Third quarter is underway from Chisholm. And on the return comes the sophomore Leighton Parker. Leighton finds running room, 35-40. Flag flies. Flag on the play. And he'll get across the 50-yard line before he's ran out of bounds. But flag back at the 32-yard line. They're going to probably find some kind of illegal block.
Yep.
And Chisholm will go back 10 yards from there. That kid is electrifying, Leighton Parker. We noticed that in the Bethany game we were here for.
Little quick jitterbug. Doesn't take much for him to get through and get going. Just get a little bit of seam and he can run.
Let's see where they mark this one off at.
And Leighton's a 5'7" sophomore.
Yep. Youngster. Going to move him back 10 inside the 25-yard line down to the 21, and that is where Chisholm will start this drive. First down and 10. Caleb Dent in the first half, 7 of 12 for 85 yards and a pick. The touchdown pass was thrown by Lane Smith.
Out of the swinging gate.
That's right. He was the kicker. It was 4th down and goal. There's the snap right to the quarterback, trying to get to the edge. That's actually, on that carry, is Cade Valenti. The snap to Cade Valenti, and he'll get across the 30-yard line to the 33.
It's the old Wildcat version.
Sure
there.
was. I like those Wildcats. Mark it at the 32 and a gain of 11.
I bet you had to get that in, didn't you?
I did.
The Purple Pyre
I did.
took down the Sooners. First person I thought of was you.
First down and 10 as they move the chains from the 32. And off to Smith this time as he tries to turn it up and get across the 35 to the 36. A gain of 4. 4-yard gain for Smith. He's now got 7 carries for 22 yards rushing. Second down and 6.
Yep. Number 25, Reed Wilson on the tackle for the Lions.
Second and 6.
Ooh.
Not a whole lot that time for Smith. Lane Smith tackled to the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten a yard, maybe. Yep. They're not going to move the stick. Let's say no gain. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Same guy, too. Linebacker, number Reed Wilson.
Sniffing him out. Third down and 5. 37-yard line. Luther trying to get the Chisholm offense off the field on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Dent dumps it out in the flat. First down and a little bit more across the 45-yard line. Nice catch and run by tight end Nate Edwards.
Good block out here, too, in the perimeter by Valenti.
They'll say he stepped out of bounds to the 45, meaning he picks up 8, which is enough. Move the chains, first down.
Yeah, I'd like to see those receivers get out there and do some blocking and make some extra yards for their buddy there.
Nate Edwards has 3 catches for 28 yards.
And that one with the one-handed grab over the middle was something else.
No doubt about it. First down and 10, 46-yard line. 1 touchdown in this ball game. We've had many more turnovers than touchdowns. There's a handoff to Smith, and Smith will get to the 49 before he is pushed right back.
54 that time. Big Colby Chartney.
Haven't talked about him as much as I thought we would tonight. Yep. Gain of 3.
Big defensive lineman. Don't give any height, but he's about 260. Looks like about 6'2" or 3.
Second down and 7. The ball resting at the 49. Dent to throw this time. Ball caught. Ryman in space. 45. Might have been a face mask. No flag. Did they see it? They didn't. Or did they?
No, I think he just dropped his hat.
I think you're right.
Or out of bounds.
It's a first down. The catch by Ryman as he's having a huge night.
No, he might have caught it.
They're going to talk about it.
I think he did see the. I couldn't tell if he just rubbed his hand across it or if he grabbed it. It was hard to say, but the referee's right there looking at it.
It would be if it was a face mask, it would be a 5-yard face mask.
Yep, I agree. That's what they're talking about too.
5-yard hookup from Dent to Ryman. His 3rd catch tonight. And they will mark off 5 yards. And that will be a first down for Chisholm. Ball down to the 39-yard line. This drive started back on the 21-yard line. 7th play coming up right here. This is a huge drive for Chisholm. They could get to 2 scores. The way their defense has played tonight is about the same thing as 5 scores. Is the way they've played.
They can throw that little 5-yard out to Ryman if they want to because they're playing him to go deep. Every time he's tried to go deep, there's been about 2 guys on him.
First down and 10, 39-yard line. Dent hands off to Smith. And Smith trying to find something, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard to the 40.
Nowhere to go.
Tough sledding tonight for both sides.
You bet. Number 33 that time, Fred Greenhard. On the tackle for the Lions.
Defensive back coming up to close the gap and make the tackle. 2nd down and 11 at the 40.
That's been tough to get outside. That's, he doesn't really pretty good at running the ball in the perimeter, but they've had most of their yards up inside.
Yeah, we talk about that team speed defensively
You
for
bet.
Luther. They can't get to the edge on him.
Right.
Play action. Across the middle, wide
man.
open, but he short-armed it.
Yeah.
The pass was intended for Nate Edwards. Had to try to come back for it, and he lost his footing, but it was thrown short.
Yeah,
and that will be 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, you can credit to Tyler Baker that time being right in his face. Yeah. Had to get rid of it a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
So 3rd down and 11 from the 40-yard line. Panama and Sequoia Tahlequah are scoreless in the 3rd quarter tonight. Interesting. Well, about like our game, 7-0, not much difference. From the 40, 3rd and 11. Dent.
Screen.
Little screen pass inside, finding the big tight end, Nate Edwards, who was lined. He split out that time. And Edwards will get down to the 32, which means he picks up 8, which is not enough for the 1st down.
Makes a nice, easy fourth down. He makes 4th and short there.
4th down and 3 from the 32. They got to get inside the 20, or just to almost to the 29 to move the chains. 7:42 to play in the 3rd quarter.
You got 13 of Ryman over here one-on-one because they're stacked in for the run. I throw that thing deep to him.
4th down and 3. He's going
There you
to.
go.
And
That's a flag.
looks for the tight end.
Yeah.
They find the flag.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
taken care of, knocked down.
He had his arms around his waist for about 5 yards before the ball got there. That was an easy goal.
So I'm on the seam,
Yeah.
and oh boy, that probably would have been a touchdown
Yeah.
if they wouldn't have done that, but that will be a penalty and a 1st down.
As I guarantee they went up to the line of scrimmage, saw the way they lined up, and that's a good call, good audible there to throw that, because he could have thrown the ball to Ryman or Edwards, either one. Yeah, he wasn't going to catch it for sure.
So it's a 15-yard penalty down inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 17. 1st down and 10.
It's been a good drive so far.
It really has. Inside the red zone. Dent to his left. Pass caught. And he stays on his feet. Down to the 10. It's Edwards again. I think it was Edwards, yes, that tight end. Kind of sliding out there into the flat. Makes the catch.
Made about 3 or 4 yards, too, after they hit him.
So the gain down to the 13-yard line. A gain on the play of 4 brings up 2nd down and 6. Edwards has caught 5 balls tonight. 2nd down and 6, 14-yard line. Edwards 5 catches for 40 yards.
I think he recovered a fumble, too, early in the game.
Yes, he did. Dent this time wants to hand off. Trying to find some running room is Lane Smith inside the 10, down to the 9 to bring up 3rd down at about 2.
Number 44 that time. Find his. I don't know if I have a 44.
There's not one on there.
I don't see one, but that's.
Could have swore he's out there, huh?
Yeah, he is playing the.
Yes,
left,
he is. I
left
see him.
tackle over
You're
here.
exactly right. That might be 64. Is that Thomas Moore?
I don't know.
3rd down and 2. Up under center. Hand off up the middle.
Beckman.
That's Beckman with running room to the 1st down. He needed to get past the 7. He gets down to the 6.
Yeah, right
Gain
off.
of 3, move the chains.
Yeah, right over the left tackle that time.
This drive started back on the 21-yard line. 14th play of this drive coming up. 1st down and goal. The ball resting at the 6-yard line.
Coach Savage be proud of that blocking that time.
He wants to throw with the ball deflected away. Nice defensive play. Slapping it down was Drew Shear. It's incomplete, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, and Gray's out there on the goal line, wide open. He just gets it over that.
And Drew Shear spiked it.
Yeah, he
saved the touchdown.
Jumped up there and swatted her down. But that's why he's open, because he shot from the corner that time.
So now 2nd down and goal. Handoff again, right side. Beckman trying to find some room down to the 3 to bring up 3rd down and goal. Big play in this ball game right here, 3rd and goal.
2 plays to make 3 yards.
Actually, they're going to mark it at the 4. That's the 4-yard line.
He did.
Didn't get a good spot.
It says 3 on the scoreboard. It's a good 4.
3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Going to hand off to Beckman again. He'll push toward the end zone. He's down shy of the goal line at the 1.
Yep.
And it will be 4th down and goal from the 1.
Just inside the 1. I'd go over that left tackle again like they did a while ago.
4:58 to play in the 3rd quarter. 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. Can Chisholm stick one in? Up under center is Dent. Somebody moved. There's a 5-yard penalty.
Dang.
Right guard jumped.
Now you might want to kick a field goal.
Baylor to Eubank. Well, last time they attempted a field goal, they ran the swinging gate, and Lane Smith threw a touchdown pass.
That might work.
It's 4th down and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Watch the play clock here, see if they get lined up.
Here comes the 16th play of the drive, and I guarantee you Luther's looking for anything right here. Will be a 22-yard attempt from right down the middle of the field. The holder is Caleb Dent.
Now they jumped.
And that is going to be 5 yards back the other way.
That's 64 on that time. Thomas Moore.
So put it back on the 1-yard line.
Yep. Now you got a tough decision.
I think they go for it again on 4th and 1. Big difference between going for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
He didn't mark it on the 1.
Half the distance.
Half
the distance.
That's right. Exactly right.
That's true. Half the distance, the 5-yard penalty. So now it makes it 4th and goal
about the 3.
From the 3, and he's going to try the field goal, lining up at the 10-yard line. It's a 20-yard attempt to give Chisholm a 2-score lead.
Good snap. Good hole.
Kick is up. Did he make it? It's good.
He got her. Just inside the left side.
20-yard field goal by Lane Smith, his first make of the season.
Yep. Holder did a good job that time because he snapped a little bit to his right, but he got her down just in time.
4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Chisholm leads Luther 10-0. This is the game of the week presented by High Plains Insurance.
That's a big.
Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
You have choices when it comes to your health care, and when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris.
That was a 16-play drive, 69 yards in 7 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock. The 20-yard field goal by Lane Smith as Chisholm takes a 10-0 lead. And on the return comes Tyler Becker. And Becker will get out across the 35-yard line to the 37. Luther has really not moved the football very well at all tonight. They need to put something together right now.
Luke Valenti and Leighton Parker on the tackle for the Longhorn kickoff team.
So first down and 10, 37-yard line. And this drive will start with 3 minutes and 51 seconds to play in the third quarter, and Luther needs to find a way to score.
And don't throw it to 13.
That's exactly right. Don't go to the near side of the field over here. Snap to Stastny, trying to get around the right side, and he'll get across the 40-yard line out to about the 44.
Yep. Start out in the Wildcat. Try to get it to their speed back.
And mark him at the 44, a gain of 7. 6 carries now for 26 yards rushing for Coleman Stastny. Second down and about 4.5 or 5.
How many yards did Luther have at halftime?
Luther had 104 total yards, 28 yards rushing in the first half. Second down, snap to the Stastny again. Stastny turns the corner right side, first down, and across midfield down to the 45, the 44. From 144 to the other, that's a gain of 12 for Coleman Stastny.
Saw a little seam there right over there by the sideline, cut it up, and made a good run out of that to get the first down.
Now, Luther has not been in Chisholm territory very much at all tonight. They are right here. Peyton Wills, nope, it's to Stastny again. Stastny is the direct snap to him every time, and he tries to get around the right side. He'll gain about 4, getting down to the 42. Bring up second down and a long 6.
Been the Wildcat right for 3 plays.
So second down and 7.
Same thing.
They'll run him again. Just run behind your blockers.
Yep.
And he fakes the give this time, and once goes right up the middle, and he'll push the pile forward. First down and more, down inside the 35-yard line to the 31. And mark at the 32. That's a gain of 10.
That's one thing when you stop the ball to the back like that, and you got one more extra blocker that time. And that time he faked a jet sweep and just got up behind one block there and made a nice run.
We talk about the fact that Stastny, he is the leading rusher on this team, over 600 yards.
You can see why too. He's got good speed.
First down and 10, takes the snap, fakes the give. Now he wants to follow the blockers around the edge, and he'll step out of a couple of tackles and get down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Broke a couple of tackles to get that.
Gaining 3.
Just did defense that time get a good job of forcing that back to the linebackers.
Coleman Stastny left, Coleman Stastny right.
Mm-hmm.
Second down and 7. Stastny again. Man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Stastny. Nothing there that time. Taken down by Nate Edwards.
Yeah, and the linebacker that time, 52.
That's Hudson Fields.
Yeah, Fields has made some nice plays from his linebacker position.
Hudson Fields, preseason All-Class 2A, a linebacker.
Edwards did a good job knocking him outside, forcing him back inside where the linebacker could help him.
So now Peyton Wilson comes back in at quarterback on third down and 7.
The key to that, when they run the ball, catch to blow up that lead blocker.
Yep.
That's a key play. You might not make the tackle, but you can help somebody else make it.
Peyton Wilson will check. Now he wants to throw. Here comes the blitz, rolling to the right. Pass is caught, but going to make something happen, and he does. A catch by Drew Shear, and got a little closer in the first down than it looked like he would. It'll be fourth down at about 2 or 3.
Yeah, had a missed tackle over there. He'd only gained a couple yards, but got out of that and got down close to the 6.
Going to mark it down to the 22. Be fourth down.
About 1.
And 1.
Yep. Quarterback's back in.
Yes, he is. He threw that pass that last play. Handoff, fourth down and short.
25.
And the push that time by Reed Wilson. Did he get it? think this might be close. Now he got it.
Yep.
So down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 2.
Bringing Stastny back in now.
First down and 10 in the red zone, almost right there at the 20-yard line. And this will be the final play of the third quarter if they get it off. They going to get one off?
Nope.
They don't. Third quarter comes to an end. Chisholm had the ball most of the time as they drove down and got that field goal. And we go to the fourth quarter. The Longhorns on top of Luther, 10-0. We'll take a break. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
You have choices when it comes to your health care, and when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris. Integris can meet all of your sports medicine needs, including emergency or urgent care, neurology, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and more. When you choose Integris, you are choosing the most trusted name in healthcare. Whether you need everything our Level 3 Trauma Center has to offer, or you need long-term rehabilitation from a sports injury, insist on Integris. You will be glad you did.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
We start the fourth quarter. Luther has it first down and 10 at the Chisholm 20-yard line, trailing 10-0. On the little flip pass, turning it up and finding some running room inside the 10-yard line. That is a completed pass to Drew Shear. He'll gain 10, and they'll move the chains. It'll be first down and goal at the 10-yard line. Shear makes his second catch of the night.
It's been a good answer for the Chisholm field after Chisholm got that field goal.
Yeah, this drive started back at their own 37-yard line. And there we go, Stastny again, busts out of a tackle toward the end zone and gets in for a touchdown. What a run as he lowered his shoulders and bulldozed into the end zone. And Luther makes it a one-possession game. 10-yard run by Coleman Stastny.
And that was all Stastny and some blocking. But just getting the Wildcat and just get a couple blockers out in front and see what we can do.
That's his 7th rushing touchdown of the season, makes it 10-6. Extra point upcoming as Jace Mills will attempt the extra point. Holder is Shear. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 11:28 to play in the fourth quarter. We've got a ball game, folks. Chisholm leads Luther 10-7. This is the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
That's good.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and finance in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
Well, Luther scores in a 10-play, 63-yard drive in 4 minutes and 23 seconds. As Coleman Stastny from 10 yards out. The extra point kick by Jace Mills makes it 10-7. And Chisholm, after the kick, will take over. And they will start this drive. Going to mark this ball out across the 30-yard line to the 34, it looks like. And now 35. Let's see if Chisholm has an answer. As great drive by Luther that time.
And the big game at OCS at 2A1, got a good one going at OCS. They are on top of Perry in the third quarter, 22-14.
And this district, you've got the 4 playoff teams pretty much set.
The
Perry, OCS, and these two.
Yep. The order's what's to be determined.
Yep. First down and 10, 35-yard line. Hand off, I think it's Smith.
Nowhere to go.
Not at all.
50.
And Lane Smith with the 52. Carry.
Danny Scott, number 53, junior, 205, defensive lineman.
Second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Luther would love to get a stop right here, get this ball back. It's a one-possession game again at 10-7. Caleb Dent up under center, hands off, coming around the near side, and stepping out of one tackle, finding some running room out of nothing is Garrett Egan. That is his first carry of the night. He was dead to rights for about a 4 or 5 yard loss. He ends up getting across the 40-yard line to the 43 and gaining about 8.
Yeah. Outstanding effort there by Garrett to make that 7 or 8 yards he made, because he's going to lose about 4, look like.
So what sure could have been 3rd down and 14 is going to be 3rd down and 3. Chisholm would love to put together a long, time-consuming drive and finish it with points. Then right side, incomplete. Now it's 4th down, and a late flag comes in from the back judge. Is this going to be pass interference? I didn't think so. I didn't see any contact. Let's see what they call. This is a big call right here. 3rd down and 3, just shy of midfield, the 43-yard line. It is pass interference from the initial indication.
Oh, they're not going to tell us. They're going to keep it a secret.
They're going to keep it a secret and tell Coach Meek across the way. I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
I think they're giving an option on whether he wants to take it or decline it. Yeah, it's against Chisholm.
Oh, it's against Chisholm. Okay. Is it offensive pass interference? I thought I saw these.
He did this.
Well, I guess we are going to get a chance to see 3rd down and 13.
I think that's illegal use of sands as a signal, but I don't know. It's against Chisholm. We're going to have 3rd and long.
Going back 15 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is a major penalty back to the 27-yard line. 3rd down and about 19. Back at the 27. Luther defensively just needs to make sure they don't get the ball to the 45. Big moment in this game. And Dent wants to pass out in the flat and threw it behind his intended receiver, trying to find Garrett McDowell. And now the clock stops. It's 4th down and 19. And Luther just got the stop they desperately needed. Let's see where they end up getting the football back at this point.
Yep.
Lane Smith, who does all the kicking.
That's a big penalty on 3rd down.
Oh, huge one.
Yep.
Huge one. Tyler Becker is back deep, standing at his 40-yard line. Snap is back. Here's the punt, short, and it takes a Luther bounce out of bounds, pretty much a direct bounce out of bounds Thought from the angle we were at that it went backwards, but no, that's not the case. But Luther will take over at the 47-yard line, their own 47, trailing by 3, 10-7.
I bet they go back to the Wildcat again.
I bet they do.
Yep, I see number 1 there at the running back position. And 10's on the sideline.
Sean Meek is saying, you've got to stop Coleman Stastny. We're going to make you have to stop it. Sean Meek, as we said, he's also the principal at Luther High School. First year back at the helm as the head coach after 4 years earlier in the decade. Stastny steps out of a tackle, tries to make some, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up on the bounce. There's your sophomore, Layden Parker. He's going to take it to the house. He's going to take it to the house. 47-yard fumble recovery. Let's make it officially 45, or officially. 45-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown, and the sophomore makes a huge play. Touchdown, Chisholm.
Big play by the defense. We said the defense is be important tonight, and it did. It come up with a turnover and a score.
Scoop of the score, and that'll put Chisholm back up by 9 with the extra point upcoming. Lane Smith will try it.
Scoop and score for the sophomore.
He's going to be a good one here at Chisholm. Snap is back. Smith's kick is on the way, and it is through there. 10:05 to play in the ball game. Chisholm now leads Luther 17-7. After all the turnovers we had tonight, that one turns into 7. We'll take a break. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon. Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther, proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info.
So Luther turns it over for the 6th time tonight. That one returned for a touchdown, 45 yards by Chisholm's Layden Parker. And it's now 17-7, back to a 2-score ball game. And on the return, decent return for Tyler Becker out across the 30-yard line. And they'll take over at the 32. Boy, what a revolting development for the Luther fans. Made the long trip up here. Exactly 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Now they've got to go back to the drawing board and do what they just did, which was march down and score. It'll be Peyton Wilson this time. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left side. And an H-back lined up to the right. Going to hand off to Stastny this time. Coleman Stastny with some running room.
It's number 7.
Oh, take it back. It's number 7 instead of 1. That's Drew Shear.
Yep.
Drew Shear with the carry. His second carry of the night. And he will gain 6. Ball resting at the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Luther still has a shot here. They've got to score on this drive. Peyton down the field, ball caught and running room, and 20-yard line to the 15, to the 10. It's Cole Mills to the end zone. That's scoring quick. Peyton Wilson to Cole Mills. Touchdown, 62 yards, and it's back to being a one-possession ball game. Now we're having fun.
And a heck of a throw. I mean, there's 2 guys out there covering him, and it's a good catch, too, and a good run after the catch, but we got a game again. Wow. This extra point's going to be pretty important here. See if they can keep it a 3-point game.
That is big. Jace Mills, the freshman kicker. Big opportunity for him, and somebody moved. It's going to make it a little tougher here, 5 yards farther back.
Yep.
The holder is Drew Shear. Boy, we're so glad to have you watching wherever you may be tonight. Great action from Class 2A District 1. Luther undefeated, 8-0 coming in. Chisholm at 6-2. Both teams 4-0 in district play. Winners in the driver's seat for the district championship at a home game in the first round of the playoffs. Kick is blocked.
Big play.
So now Luther needs a touchdown to take the lead. 9:42 to play in the ball game. 17-13 Chisholm. Let's take a break. It's the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
2 plays, 18 seconds, covered 68 yards. Peyton Wilson to Cole Mills. Extra point kick was blocked. 9:42 to play in the ball game. It's now 17-13 Chisholm. And a kick taken to the 20-yard line to the near side of the field on the return. And hitting second gear is Cade Valenti, and he'll stay on his feet to midfield. Boy, Cade Valenti, he kicked it into overdrive at about the 25-yard line and just exploded out to midfield, and Chisholm takes over first down and 10.
Yeah, it's a good answer there, but that return to get him in midfield. Right now, you'd like to take about 7 minutes off this clock and go get a score.
Yeah. So the drive will start with 9:33 to play in the ball game and a 4-point lead for the Longhorns. Next week, Luther, a big game at home against OCS. Chisholm on the road at kind of a rivalry game, but Hennessy's not what they've been in the past. On first down, there's the direct snap.
It's Gray.
Brody Gray. Brady Gray will be pushed back. What kind of forward progress is he going to get? There's a little bit of a scrum over there across the way as well.
Tell you what, if they blow the whistle a little quicker, it'd stop some of that. That's about 3 times.
Yeah, we talked about that in the first half.
That they get hit and they end up about 5 or 6, 8, 9 yards back.
Yeah, no gain on the play. That'll bring up second down and 10. Luther defensively, they've been tight all night, but boy, when they've had their back against the wall here, behind on the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter, they've really been tough. Second down and 10. Keep an eye on that clock. 8:45 or so to go.
By the time you think Chisholm's got everything under control, then they answer.
Brady Gray. Hand off this time, trying to find some running room. Lane Smith, and he'll push the pile down to the 45, which will bring up third down and 5.
Sure, you gotta like his second effort, man. He's always trying to fight and claw for 1 or 2 more yards.
12 carries, 39 yards rushing. Hard yards for Lane Smith tonight. It's third down and 5. Luther trying to get a stop as we'll tick under 8 to play. Near sideline. Looking to get the play, and here we go. Brady Gray again. I'll take it back. That time it is Dent rolling right. Passes across the middle. Caught for a first down. Down to the 35-yard line. Make it the 34. The ball popped out as he was going. And Luther is indicating they've got the football, but they might have blown it dead.
They did. Garrett Egan on the.
So Egan down to the 34. His first catch of the night.
Turned around right there in the seam and got the first down. Big first down.
11-yard hookup. First down and 10 for Chisholm at the Luther 34-yard line. Now they can run this clock down to about 7 minutes before they'd have to do anything with it. 4-point lead for the Longhorns.
Gray.
This time it's Gray over the 30-yard line down to the 28 as they're kind of running that wildcat.
Yep.
They saw what Luther did with it and said, we'll try that too. And Gray will get down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 4. Second down and about 5.5. They'll let that clock tick, 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 tick again. Get down inside 6.5 to play. They're not gonna do that. Around the left side, Gray turns it up. And he makes a move to get inside the 25-yard line down to the 24, which will be enough for the first down. He had to get inside the 25. It'll be a first down. Gain of 6. Brady Gray now has 6 carries for 13 yards.
Number 33, Fred Greenhire, and number 15 at times, Zach Parsons on the stop for Luther.
So first down and 10, 24-yard line. Where is the sticks? There they go. They hadn't set them yet. That's what I was wondering. What were they doing? Okay.
About the 25.
Yeah, about the 24. They didn't have the stick set. Looked like Chisholm was ready to go. As we roll under 6 to play in the ball game. This is exactly what Chisholm needed. A long time consuming drive, leading by 4. Handoff left side.
Beckman.
That's Beckman, and he has stood up, and he stays on his feet. And a late flag. A late flag. And I think it's going to go against Chisholm. Looking at the indication, looked like Drew Shear said it was going to be a personal foul against Chisholm.
You're reading body language.
I was reading body language, and I saw him go like that.
That's what I thought you were.
Uh-huh. Joey Reinert wants to hear. Once again, that play strung out a little bit. They didn't blow the whistle for a little bit. It's a 15-yard penalty against Chisholm. This is huge.
Man.
That's a big penalty. That'll make it 1st and 25 back at the 39-yard line.
They got their speed package in now.
Caleb Dent comes up, steps into the shotgun formation. Dent will hand off to Smith this time. Some extra effort gets Smith down to the 32, picking up about 7.
He's run a little bit longer for Drew Shear. Hadn't made that tackle. That was a good cutback that time by Smith.
As we're under 5 minutes to play in the ball game now. It is 3rd down and about 17 or so. 3rd and 18.
Chisholm did a good job of using the clock, too.
They really have.
They're not getting their play call till it's about 8 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, 5 on the play clock right now. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hand off to Smith. Smith off right tackle, and he gets down inside the 25-yard line. Bring up a 4th down and 9 after the gain of 7. Going to put it at the 24, so give him 8 yards.
They pulled Cree Smith that time, and Smith was so quick that he ran right by the blocker.
It is 4th down and 10. Luther gets this stop right here. They would get the ball back with under 4 minutes to play, down by 4. This play right here really, at this point, could be your ball game. If Chisholm gets it, they can milk some more time off that clock and keep their drive alive. And the play clock runs out. They milked it a little too much. That's going to make it 4th and 15. Delay of game, 4th and 15. They'll mark it back to the 29-yard line. Next week will be in Cashion. Cashion and Minco. Oh, going to be a lot on the line next Friday night at Maxson Field.
2 teams in the top 10.
Mm-hmm. Love those kind of games. This is a big game. Luther undefeated. They went 1-9 a year ago. They're 8-0 coming into this one. Last year was, as I said in the first half, kind of an aberration. They had winning playoff runs before that, but go 1-9 last year, and they come back. A lot of kids got experience. Now Chisholm will call a timeout. 3:19 to play in the game. Longhorns 17, Lions 13. Let's take a break. You are watching the Squirtle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
Enid Vision Center, located on West O&K Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
3:19 to play in the ball game. We've got to get our trivia question in. If you are one of those Twitter people, which I'm really not, you can get some swag if you know this. We're going to make it tough on you. You've got to know what's going on in football this year. These two teams both scoring over 30-plus points a ball game. What 2A school has scored the most points this season? What 2A school has scored the most points this season, averaging over 51 points a game? At Squirtle, let us know, and we'll give you some Squirtle swag. Who is the most powerful offensive team in the state in Class 2A? I'm trying to think of a hint. I've got a hint I could throw out there. I'm not going to. I'm going to see if we get it. 4th down and 15. Big play with 3.5 minutes to play in this one. Dent to throw. Down the middle of the field. The ball is caught. Inside the 10-yard line, Brady Gray comes up with a huge catch.
I tell you what, Dent did a good job because it got right in his face.
Right in his face,
and
he got rid of it.
He had to throw it right then or he get sacked. And, 4th down, just throw it up and give a guy a chance. And Gray had to sit there and kind of wait on it a while. Big play.
Gain on the play of 17 huge yards. 1st down and goal from the 7. Handoff up the middle. And it's Beckman. Gets in. Touchdown.
The pass play right there is the biggest play of the game. And, of course, the scoop and score was. Don't forget that.
7-yard touchdown run for Bryce Beckman, his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. That could be a backbreaker for Luther with 2:53 to play, now 23-13 with Lane Smith's extra point upcoming. Bryce Beckman from 7 yards out. The extra point is on the way and blasted through there. No, it's no good. He missed it wide left. 2:53 to play, 23-13 Chisholm. 2-possession ball game. This is the Game of the Week on Squirtle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Goltry, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC.
Just what the doctor ordered for Chisholm. A 10-play, 50-yard drive. It took 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Bryce Beckman, a 7-yard touchdown run. They missed extra point, but they're up by 2 possessions again. 23-13. Chisholm leads Luther inside of 3 minutes to play. This big, huge, big, giant, whatever you want to call it, big game in Class 2A District 1. Little onside kick as Chisholm was going for the dagger right there. And Luther covers it. I believe it was covered by Owen Wilson. Was it 8?
Number 8.
Billy Gilliland.
Yep, Billy Gilliland. I don't think that was intended. Do you? I think that was a slip, but it might have been.
So the drive starts with 2:51 to play in the ball game. Luther has all 3 timeouts remaining. But they are down by 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal potentially. Back to throw this time. It's Peyton Wilson. Gets it off left side. Ball caught for a short game. Not a whole lot there on that one. They'll pick up about 3 as the pass was reeled in by Drew Shear. Ball to 47. That's just a 2-yard completion. Second down and 8. Dump it out on the right side again. And that's Shear. That's Stastny that time across midfield. Yeah, Shear's here on the near side.
That's 7 and 1. It's hard
to
make out.
To the 49-yard line on the Chisholm side of the field. A gain that time of just 3. He'll throw it down the field incomplete, far sideline. Now it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. It's not 4th down, is it? Is it 4th down? It is 4th down.
4.
It is 4th and 4.
Crowd's getting them up.
4th down and 4 at the 49-yard line of the Longhorns. 2:07 to play. If this is your ball game right here. Crowd on the near sideline making some noise. Wilson to throw. Here comes the blitz. He dumps it out right side. The ball is caught. And that is going to be a 1st down with forward progress.
Good spot.
Stastny again.
It's a good spot and good throw by Wilson under duress. Because 2 guys right in his face. Held into it as long as he could.
They'll move the chain, stop the clock. The clock's actually still running. 1:52 to play. Wilson to throw again. Screen pass up into the air and intercepted. That is the 7th turnover of the ball game, the 6th interception.
Number 52, linebacker.
That's big Hudson Fields.
That's him.
So Hudson Fields with the backbreaker with the pick.
Got tipped up in the air and made a dive and catch.
So Chisholm will take over.
Another turnover. That's what's killed Luther.
Another turnover.
Too many turnovers.
That is 6 turnovers, and that time Damian Ryman didn't get it. It's Hudson Fields that time. Damian Ryman had 5 interceptions in the first half. In the second quarter, he had 5 interceptions. Four interceptions. Take it back. I was giving him 1 more. That's the 5th one right there. Nope, he had 5. No, it was 4. I'm looking at my paper wrong. We'll get it right. First down and 10, 41-yard line. Luther does have 3 timeouts remaining. With 1:44 to play, Chisholm gets a first down, and they can put this one in the deep freeze, as Chick Hearn used to say back in the day. Lakers broadcaster. First down, little handoff. Oh, he busts through. There goes Beckman to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Makes a move down to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Bryce Beckman, his longest run of the night. That should do it.
Yeah, when you get in goal line defense right there and you bust that initial stand there, sometimes that'll bite you.
So the gain from the 49-yard line down to the 14. 35-yard run by Bryce Beckman. Timeout called by Luther. Let's take a break. 1:26 to play in the ball game. 23-13 Chisholm. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
First down and 10. No go to a knee.
Favorite formation.
You bet. Coach talked about it during the break. He said, will they go for their 15 points? But to be honest with you, Chisholm getting this win. And winless Hennessy next week. And with wins over both Luther and OCS. And Perry, for that matter, as well in that mix. Chisholm will wrap up, for all intents and purposes, the district championship right here tonight. Another timeout burned by Luther, a loss of 2 on that carry back to the 16-yard line. Let's go ahead and keep that one right here. Don't forget our trivia question. Who scored the most points in Class 2A this year?
We do have a final.
At Squirtle, let us know.
We do have a final from Newkirk. Newkirk defeats Tennessee tonight, 22-20.
So Newkirk gets their win. Hennessy will have to play Chisholm next week at home in Hennessy. Wow, Hennessy is staring 0-10 right in the face.
And Perry and OCS in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go are tied up 28-28.
So second down and 12. Luther has 1 timeout remaining. Yeah, we've got a couple of wrong answers, but still looking for who has scored the most points in Class 2A this year. Coming into tonight, we might say. Coming into tonight's game. Go back about 4 yards and take a knee. And Luther's burned their timeouts.
Yep, no timeouts.
So it'll be third down at about 16. And Chisholm will not be able to run out the clock now because Luther just burning their last timeout right now. Well, they got 2 they get close. Third down. Take a knee.
About
a few seconds, possibly. Tell you what, this schedule, Joey Reiner has done it in recent years. Scheduled really tough in the non-district. A couple of 4A schools, including the number 1 team in 4A in Bethany. Took some lumps, lost a couple ball games early on, but got them ready for district play. And they will go to 5-0 in 2A1 and basically wrap up the championship, which means they'll be at home in the first round and might get some more home games after that.
When Hennessy was really good,
they used to do that.
The same thing. They'd be 0-4.
Yep.
And then they get in the district and in their own class,
Yep.
and they'd run the table.
They're playing Jones and Kingfisher in the non-district.
Yep.
So the clock with 1:21 to play. This will be third down. They'll take the kneel and then run the time off the clock, and then on fourth down, they take the knee on fourth down. The clock stops automatically. They'll go back to the 25-yard line. Clock is ticking with 1:09 to play. 30 seconds in the play clock, so it'll be fourth down. Looks like Luther has a chance to get the ball back with about 30 seconds to play. And it'll be fourth down in a bunch. 4th and 20. Stick around after the ball game. We're going to run through stats and numbers, recap the scoring. An explosive second half comparatively to the first half. It was 7-0 at halftime. A lot of turnovers in this ball game. So Chisholm will burn the timeout. And we'll take a break as well. 35 seconds to play. Chisholm over Luther 23-13. This is the game of the week. Brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
You have choices when it comes to your health care. And when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris. Integris can meet all of your sports medicine needs, including emergency or urgent care, neurology, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and more. When you choose Integris, you are choosing the most trusted name in healthcare. Whether you need everything our Level 3 Trauma Center has to offer, or you need long-term rehabilitation from a sports injury, insist on Integris. You will be glad you did.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
.35 seconds to play. Let's see what Chisholm does here on fourth down and 20. They've got the 10-point lead. I would imagine they will just take the knee again and then let Luther have the ball with 30 seconds or so to play, because they are up by 10. So it would take some kind of miracle for Luther to pull this one out. They're going to hand off this time. Angling off the left side. Bryce Beckman down to the 16-yard line. And that'll stop the clock. Gain of 9 for Beckman. And Luther will take over with exactly 30 seconds to play. So Luther takes over first down and 10. The line of scrimmage is the 17-yard line. They're not going to leave any bullets in the chamber as they'll try to go out guns blazing here. Peyton Wilson, little hook and lateral this time. And the tackle made. The clock will not stop as the Coleman Stastny had the ball. He ends up gaining 8 on the pass completion. Clock will continue to roll. 9 seconds to play. Will Luther be able to get a play off here before the end of this one? Final play of the ball game. Wilson near side, incomplete. Caught by an assistant coach for Chisholm. That'll do it. Chisholm wins their 6th game in a row. And they will, for all intents and purposes, be Class 2A District 1 champions, as they've got the tiebreakers over everybody, and they play at winless Hennessy next week. 23-13, the final score. We'll take a break. Our post-game show begins after this. You are watching the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon. Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther, proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info.
You want commitment from your bank, you want excellent service, and you want loyalty. Bank Central National Association strives every day to give you the banking experience you really want and enjoy. Their friendly staff is here to serve you and provide you with the best service around. Call them today at 580-234-3316 or visit them in Enid, Alva, Woodward, Anthony, Kansas, or Harper, Kansas. Thank you for choosing Bank Central National Association. Member FDIC.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com. GEFCO.com. Enid Vision Center, located on West O&K Garriott Road, across from TJ Maxx in Enid, Oklahoma, is proud to serve the Garfield County community. Dr. Sproul is an Oklahoma native who practices the full scope of primary care optometry. Our team is here to care for all your vision needs. We handle everything from adult and children's eye exams to eye emergencies, treatment of eye diseases, and co-management of eye surgery such as LASIK. So give us a call at 580-297-7580. The Enid Vision Center team is excited to support all our local athletes.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
On the football field, it's important to be able to count on your teammates. Looking for a teammate you can bank on? You found one at the Bank of Kremlin. They'll offer you a wide variety of services, including loans, CDs, and always great customer service. They are the team that offers more at the Kremlin, North Enid, Gultry, and Drummond branches, and at 430 South Oakwood. The Bank of Kremlin, banking with people you know. Member FDIC. Eubank Haney Law Firm is proud to be a fan of high school sports. Andrew Eubank and Caleb Haney believe that clients deserve better. At the end of the day, that's how they measure true success. Their experience, confidence, and integrity ensures that your case will be handled in a reasonable, efficient manner, regardless of the legal situation you are facing. Get out of line and come to Eubank Haney Law Firm in Enid, Fairview, and Laverne. Call 580-234-4334 when winning is everything.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
You have choices when it comes to your health care, and when your child is injured on the field, you want the best. Insist on Integris. Integris can meet all of your sports medicine needs, including emergency or urgent care, neurology, orthopedic care, physical therapy, and more. When you choose Integris, you are choosing the most trusted name in healthcare. Whether you need everything our Level 3 Trauma Center has to offer, or you need long-term rehabilitation from a sports injury, insist on Integris. You will be glad you did.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Post game here at Chisholm. Glad to have you back with us. The Chisholm Longhorns a winner tonight over Luther 23-13. And we're joined by Coach Joey Reinhardt for Chisholm. And first of all, Coach, congratulations, district champions again.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. We need to get back on that side of it, and this is 4 out of 5 for us. So
I said coming into the ball game, one of the keys I really wanted to watch was their offense against your defense. That was worth watching, but both defenses really played well today.
Yeah, we've been hanging our hat on that defense all year long. And man, they've got playmakers all over the field, and it's tough, really, really tough. But these guys, bought into the studying and knowing what was going to come basically every play. I mean, they knew something was coming, and it's still tough to stop.
You've got to stop a very good quarterback, Peyton Wilson, and I thought you did a great job. Of course, he could six interceptions tonight.
Yeah.
5 interceptions, 7 total turnovers, but I thought you did a great job slowing him down and getting the ball back over and over and over.
Yeah, we covered well, and those guys up front put a little pressure on him, kind of got him a little bit antsy in the pocket, so he's throwing it quicker than he wanted to, and those guys in the back end broke on the ball and made some plays.
Hey, I've got to say that if you go back into the record book, this would be a pretty obscure record, but most interceptions in a quarter.
Yeah.
Damian Ryman had 4 in the second quarter.
Yeah, he did a great job. I mean, it set up well for him. He's a good player, natural at covering and going and playing the football.
You know what? Your schedule, and I've talked about this before. It really sets up well. You get into district play, but you want to play. You want to play tough early on. You played Bethany. We saw that ball game. You lost to Weatherford early on. That just gets you ready for this District 1, and boy, you guys have really been clicking.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough at the time, being in the middle of those battles, but, it tests you, and you figure out some things you got to improve on, and what it really did for us is it gave us a lot of confidence defensively, especially being able to play with somebody that dang good was a big confidence booster.
And then week 10, normally that's a rivalry game with Hennessy year after year. That's a couple of great teams going head-to-head, but they've really struggled this year. How do you keep your kids focused going into week 10 with the playoffs, waiting in the week after that?
Well, the most important thing for us now is just going to be stay healthy. So we got to stay sharp, practice well, keep studying up, and just go out there and execute and take care of business.
Tell me about Nate Edwards. He's going to jump in here in just a second.
The kid has made a play about every way you can make a play this year, whether it be tackles for loss, and he's got an incredible ability to. He's one of those guys that just has a nose for the game, understands what's going to happen, reads the quarterbacks well when he has to drop the pass, and then plays a big factor offensively. A lot of edge blocking for him, a lot of kick out blocking for him, but we were able to sneak him in on some passes as well.
Let's change the headset out real quick and let's talk to him real quick. Nate Edwards, tight end, linebacker on the other side of the ball, senior. And Nate, you've got to be very happy. Your senior night tonight, you go out with a bang.
Yeah, I'm just happy we got the win for the district championship. It means so much to our team. Just freshman and sophomore year, it was easy, and we were standing there. We were like, well, this is a blowout. And then we get there, junior year, we didn't get it, and it was tough. We had to win out to even make the playoffs. And then this year, we came in strong and did what we had to do to get that district championship back.
Tell me about your senior classmates with this team and what they've meant to this program.
Well, there's 19 of us.
Yeah, a bunch.
Yeah.
That's why the senior festivities before the game took forever.
Yeah, 45 minutes. But we're close knit and we hang out all the time, and no one's got any drama. We're just close together and good buddies. We all just play together and work hard together.
So what do you want to do next after you're going to graduate next May? What's next for you?
Well, I guess college somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you want to major in?
Either law or I'll go to med school. I don't know.
Money.
Yeah.
The money jobs, no doubt about it. Next week, Hennessy. I mean, it's a rivalry game, but they've struggled this year. I'd imagine you won't lose focus. You're going to go in and try to take out the Eagles.
Yeah, we're just going to come in like every other game and just shut them out and just do what we do. And
2 weeks, man, the playoffs, that's got to be exciting as well. You're going to be here.
Yeah. Never played in a game at home playoffs, and I'm glad it wasn't our last on this field.
That's exactly right. It's always nice when senior night is not the last game you play at home. Congratulations. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Great way to finish off senior night next week. They do go on the road to Hennessy. Nate Edwards. Let's go ahead and take a break. Come back. We'll get you some numbers, throw some stats at you, and run through the scoring. And when we can continue after this, it is the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
It's finally football season, and Jansen GMC is here to give you something to cheer about. We have a winning team of top quality sales, service, parts, and financing in the Enid area. We are committed to a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. BEST deals we got, drive a little, save a lot. At Jansen GMC, Enid, Oklahoma.
For generations, the FFA has been helping our children through agriculture to grow into responsible adults. We believe in and we support the work being done by our local FFA chapters and all they do to create an enriching experience for our youth. For all you do, you have our thanks. Farm Credit of Enid. Together, we grow.
One of the fastest growing events in Oklahoma is coming November 16th. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, and you don't want to miss the fun as Luther rolls out the red carpet for one tasty nut. You'll get your fill of pecans, but also shopping, food, music, a car show, crafts, a pecan cook-off, and the Get Up Challenge at noon. Get your kicks on Route 66 and head to Luther, Saturday, November 16th from 10 to 4. It's the Luther Pecan Fest 2019, presented by the Luther Register, news for our town, at lutherregister.news. Take the road to better health and a better life at Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Stop by for healthy smoothies that taste like ice cream, as well as energizing drinks both hot and cold that burn calories. They have options for weight loss, muscle gain, healthy weight gain, healthy kiddos, and just everyday nutrition. And you don't want to miss the Lion Tea. They also offer one-on-one coaching as well as meal plan help. Luther proud for almost a year, and they love their Luther Lions. Main Street Nutrition in downtown Luther. Like them on Facebook for more info.
Tom Nelson, the coach, Randy Turney, wrapping up our coverage of tonight's Squirtle High School football game of the week here at Longhorn Community Stadium in Chisholm. And a win for the Chisholm Longhorns, 23-13 over Luther. Let's go back and recap the scoring in this game, going back to the first half. Luther went for it on 4th down and did not make it. Gave the ball to Chisholm at the Luther 18-yard line. And Chisholm scored in 6 plays, 18 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It was a 4th and goal play. And the kicker, Lane Smith, threw a 5-yard touchdown pass. They lined up to go for a field goal, lined up in the swinging gate. And out of that play, the direct snap to Lane Smith. He threw a touchdown pass to Cade Balenti. The extra point kick was good. That made it 7-0, 4:28 to play in the first quarter. And that was the score at halftime. It was a 7-0 ball game. Early in the second half, Chisholm's opening drive, they ran off 7 minutes and 50 seconds, covered 79 yards, 16 plays, and it ended in a 20-yard field goal by Lane Smith. That made it 10-0 with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Luther needed an answer, and they got it. They go 10 plays, 63 yards in 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Coleman Stastny with the 10-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick by Jace Mills made it 10-7. That was early in the fourth quarter, 11:28 to play in the contest. Chisholm got the football. Luther got the stop, made them punt, but then Chisholm got the ball back. Luther got the ball back, and on the initial play of their next drive from the 47-yard line, the Lions coughed it up, and Leighton Parker, the 45-yard fumble recovery and return for the score. And that made the one-possession game back to a two-possession game. The kick by Smith made it 17-7 with 10:05 to play in the ball game. But Luther answered very, very quickly. In 18 seconds, they go 2 plays, 68 yards. The big play, a 62-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Wilson to Cole Mills. Extra point kick was blocked, which kept it a two-possession. And made it a one-possession game, but not a field goal chance to tie it up. That made it 17-13 at that point. But then another long drive for Chisholm, 10 plays, 50 yards, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Bryce Beckman scores from 7 yards out. They missed extra point kick. That happened with 2:53 to play in the ball game. 23-13 the score at that point, and that was the final score in this ball game. Chisholm with the win, 23-13. They are now 7-2. They're 5-0 in Class 2A District 1 with the game on the road at winless Hennessy next week. Luther falls to 8-1 and 4-1, and they will play OCS in a big game at home next Friday night. That'll be for playoff positioning. Now, basically for that home game, basically the number 2 spot in Class 2A1. Let's go ahead and hit the numbers for you really quick. First of all, for Luther on the left side of your screen, 81 yards rushing, 20 carries as a team, leading the way. Coleman Stastny had 13 carries for 64 yards. Through the air, Peyton Wilson was 12 for 23 for 172 yards. He threw the 1 touchdown pass, but he threw 5 interceptions. Tyler Becker caught 3 balls. The 62-yard reception by Cole Mills was the biggest catch and run of the night for Luther. 3 catches in the contest as well for Drew Shear as well. So 172 through the air. 43 offensive plays for 253 yards and 7 turnovers in the contest for Luther. For Chisholm on the ground, 43 carries, 155 yards. Leading the way on the ground tonight, Bryce Beckman, 15 carries for 81 yards. Lane Smith had 14 carries for 54. Through the air, Caleb Dent and then Lane Smith, who threw the touchdown pass, combined to go 14 for 23 for 143 yards. 1 touchdown caught by Cade Balenti and 1 interception in the contest. So 66 offensive plays for 298 total yards for Chisholm tonight, and they had 2 turnovers in the ball game, a fumble early on in the first quarter, and then Caleb Dent threw an interception in the second half. Actually, that was back in the second quarter, excuse me. So your final score is 23-13. The coach has been compiling scores from the Squirtle scoreboard. I'm going to take off my headset and let him talk for a while. Here's some scores from Coach Turney.
In C1, a tough battle between Winoka and Timberlake. Winoka coming out on top 8-6. Low scoring game for 8 men you don't see very often. Sharon Mutual beating Boise City 52-6. A game that's been real interesting to watch during the night. Medford jumped on top of Covington early in the ball game, and Covington has come back to tie it up with 30-30 with 4 minutes to go. Buffalo had no trouble with Balco tonight, winning 37-0. Cherokee had no trouble with Ringwood, defeating them 48-0. Pioneer over Garber 50-6. Crimin Hillsdale gets their second win of the year, defeating Waukomis 10-8. The number 1 team in Class C, Sadik, had no trouble with Sealing tonight, winning 50-0. In the Panhandle at Texoma tonight, the OBA Trojans come up short, being defeated by the Red Devils 32-14. Enid had a tough time against Yukon, losing 61-7. Number 1 team in Class A, Cashin, on top of Crossing Christians 44-24 late in the fourth quarter. Hominy defeating Morrison 30-12. Big upset in A1. Hooker defeating Moreland 28-22. Moreland defeated Thomas last week, and that was Thomas's only loss. Thomas came back to beat Fairview tonight in district play, winning 36-14. Watonga, a very good team in Class A that has played a lot of tough games and done a good job, but tonight they defeat Christian Heritage 40-29. And in 2A1, a game that we've talked about a lot tonight, between OCS and Perry, that game is tied up 36-36 in overtime. So if you want to check Squirtle and kind of keep an eye on that, you got Medford and Covington that were tied up 30-30 late in the ball game, and then OCS and Perry were also tied up in overtime. Another score was kind of interesting in Class 6A. Edmond Santa Fe, the number 2 team in 6A, was leading Jinx 33-30 late in that ball game. And anytime the West can beat somebody in the East, especially Jinx or Union or Owasso or anything, that's a big upset. But that's late in the ball game, and Santa Fe was leading Jinx 33-30.
Coach, this is, back-to-back weeks. We've had ball games with basically, in essence, district championships on the line. We got another one next week, as we'll be down in Cashin for Cashin and Minco. And I love this time of year. I love week 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the high school football season because there seems to be so much on the line. And, of course, that just sets the table for the playoffs. But a good ball game tonight, and we talked about it going in. Okay, 42-36 now. OCS has beaten Perry. So OCS goes into that ball game next week against Luther at Luther. That will be for second place in the district. The winner will get the home game in the first round of the playoffs. Let's see another score here. Covington Douglas did beat Medford. After Medford had that big lead, Covington Douglas comes roaring back, wins that ball game 38-30. We're getting those scores off the Squirtle scoreboard, and we appreciate that very, very much. Let's go ahead and put a wrap on this one. We talked about coming in, Chisholm's defense and Luther's offense, and I think Chisholm, they won the war tonight. They won it on the scoreboard, but boy, defensively once again, very, very solid as this Luther team had to just work for anything they got.
Yeah, the big thing was turnovers.
Oh man,
and
7.
You get the turnovers, and you go, how in the world is Luther still in the ball game? But they have some very good skilled people, and was able to move the ball and score. The thing about Luther's offense, they can score pretty quick.
Yeah.
Chisholm was having to grind everything out tonight, but defensively, the turnovers was a big thing in the game.
Well, your final score 23-13. Chisholm a winner. They will be 5-0 in 2A1 as they go to Hennessy next week, and they're 7-2 overall. For Luther, they fall to 8-1, their first loss of the season. Now 4-1 in Class 2A1, and they will host OCS at Luther next Friday night. As I said, the winner of that ball game will get a home game. Will finish second in Class 2A District 1. Thanks everybody who helps us get this show on the road. Coach Randy Turney, Corey Rogers, Ethan Sunken, and Trey Robinson, our camera guys, and Mr. Squirtle, Adam Dieselhorst. 23-13 the final. Next week will be in Cashin, Maxon Field, as Cashin takes on Minco. This has been the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance. Good night, everybody.